And today we are going to do another CompTIA Plus Core 2 practice test. And if you are interested in more tests, like I'm mentioning in my videos, you can go to my channel's homepage, click on playlists, and there you will find many different playlists on many different subjects, like on CompTIA, Microsoft, Cisco, and different certifications, and you can watch more tests if you are interested to do so. And also, like I'm always mentioning, you can go and visit this website, which is Skill Test Pro, which is absolutely free, where you can take these tests for yourself. So, no further ado, let's get into it. A technician needs to reinstall Windows but preserve user files. Which option should be used? Clean install, format drive and reinstall, delete the partitions in disk management, reset this PC, keep my files, or boot into safe mode. And the correct answer here is reset this PC, keep my files, as this option reinstalls Windows while keeping user files intact. A technician needs to recover a deleted file from a Windows system. Which tool can be used? Event Viewer, Performance Monitor, Task Manager, Windows Firewall, or File History. And here the correct answer would be File History, as File History allows users to restore previous versions of deleted or modified files. A technician is setting up a new user account for a remote worker. What is the best way to allow remote access to their corporate PC? Configure a guest account, enable airplane mode, enable remote desktop protocol or RDP, disable UEFI, secure boot, delete all user profiles. And here the correct answer is enable remote desktop protocol RDP. And RDP allows remote workers to securely connect to their office PC. A technician is troubleshooting a user's PC that is randomly shutting down. The event viewer logs show critical kernel power errors. What is the most likely cause? An outdated sound driver, a misconfigured firewall, a failing power supply unit or PSU, a disconnected Ethernet cable, or a slow Wi-Fi signal. So, which one is the correct answer? And here the correct answer would be a failing power supply unit or PSU. A kernel power errors typically indicate insufficient or unstable power delivery from the PSU or power supply unit. And next question, a user reports that their browser frequently redirects to unwanted websites. What is the most likely cause? A corrupted video driver, a malware infection, a failing hard drive, and an overclocked CPU, or a missing printer driver. Which one would be the correct answer here? And the correct answer here is a malware infection, as a malware can modify browser settings to redirect users to malicious websites. And by the way guys, in Core 2 you will get some questions about malware and about system security, so prepare for those questions as well before your exam. A Windows system is taking unusually long to start up. Which tool can help identify startup applications slowing down the boot process? Registry Editor, Device Manager, Disk Cleanup, Windows Defender, or Task Manager Startup tab. And here the correct answer is the Task Manager Startup tab, as the Task Manager Startup tab shows applications that launch at startup and their impact on boot time. A user reports that their PC is unable to download Windows updates. What should the technician check first? The GPU driver version, the monitor resolution, Windows Update Service status, the BIOS version, or the battery charge level. So what would the technician check first? And the correct answer would be Windows Update Service status, as if the Windows Update Service is disabled, updates cannot be downloaded or installed. A technician needs to restrict user access to certain Windows features and settings. Which tool should be used? A group policy editor, performance monitor, event viewer, disk cleanup, or Windows Update. Which would be the correct answer here? And the correct answer here is Group Policy Editor, as a group policy allows administrators to control user access to Windows features and settings. A user cannot access a network printer, but other employees can print successfully. What is the first step in troubleshooting? Check if the user has the correct printer permissions, reinstall printer driver for all users, change the default printer settings in BIOS, restart the company's firewall, or replace the network cable. So which one would be the correct answer here? And here the correct answer is check if the user has the correct printer permissions, as the user may lack the necessary permissions to use the network printer. A user reports that their laptop keyboard is typing incorrect characters. What is the most likely cause? The laptop battery is low, the GPU driver is corrupted, the RAM is failing, the keyboard layout is set incorrectly, or the DNS settings are misconfigured. And the correct answer here would be that the keyboard layout is set incorrectly, as the incorrect keyboard layout can cause keys to output different characters than expected. A technician is troubleshooting a slow-performing Windows system. Which tool can be used to identify high resource usage? Device Manager, Registry Editor, Task Manager, System Restore, or Windows Defender. Which one would be the correct answer here? And the correct answer here is Task Manager, as Task Manager provides real-time monitoring of CPU, memory, disk, and network usage. A technician needs to securely erase an SSD before disposing of it. What is the most effective method? Perform a quick format, delete all partitions in disk management, overwrite files with random data, use Windows Disk Cleanup, or use a secure erase utility. And here the correct answer would be I use a secure erase utility, as secure erase performs a low-level wipe that completely removes all data from an SSD. A company wants to enforce password policies requiring complexity, expiration, and minimum length. Where can these policies be configured? In Device Manager, Disk Management, Task Manager, BIOS Setup, or Local Security Policy. And the correct answer here is the Local Security Policy, as Local Security Policy allows administrators to enforce password complexity rules. A user's Windows 10 computer suddenly displays BSOD, or blue screen of death, with the error IRQL _not _less _or _equal. What is the most likely cause? A slow internet connection, a printer spooler issue, a misconfigured firewall rule, a faulty driver or incompatible hardware, or an incorrect screen resolution. And here the correct answer is a faulty driver or incompatible hardware. This BSOD, or blue screen of death error, is commonly caused by driver conflicts or faulty hardware components. A technician wants to automate regular system maintenance tasks such as disk cleanup and software updates. Which tool should be used? Disk Management, Task Scheduler, Performance Monitor, Group Policy Editor, or event viewer? And here the correct answer is task scheduler, as task scheduler allows automatic execution of maintenance tasks at specific intervals. A technician is troubleshooting a laptop that shuts down unexpectedly after few minutes. The system log shows repeated thermal warnings. What is the best action? So here we can see straight away that the laptop is most likely overheating. Disable Windows Update, clean the cooling system and apply new thermal paste, reinstall the operating system, increase the display brightness, or run a disk defragmentation. And here the correct answer is clean the cooling system and apply new thermal paste, as overheating can cause automatic shutdowns. Cleaning the cooling system can resolve this issue. A company wants to prevent users from installing unauthorized software. Which Windows feature should be enabled? BitLocker, AppLocker, Remote Assistance, Event Viewer, or Performance Monitor. So which would be the most likely answer here? And here the correct answer is AppLocker, as AppLocker restricts which applications users can install and execute on the system or on their computer. A Windows laptop is failing to boot and shows a missing operating system error. What should the technician check first? The CPU fan, the display resolution, the RAM speed, the BIOS boot order, or the NIC settings? And the here correct answer would be the BIOS boot order, as if the BIOS boot order is incorrect, the system may try to boot from an empty or incorrect device. A user is experiencing slow system performance, and Task Manager shows 100% disk usage even when no applications are open. What is the most likely cause? A corrupt GPU driver, a weak Wi-Fi signal, a failing hard drive, an outdated BIOS, or a high ping rate. So which one would be the most correct answer here? And the correct answer here would be a failing hard drive, as high disk usage can indicate failing sectors or excessive background processes from deteriorating hard drive. A technician needs to configure a Windows 11 system to allow users to run legacy applications designed for Windows 7. What is the best solution? Install additional RAM, disable secure boot in BIOS, enable fast startup, enable compatibility mode for the application, or modify firewall settings. Which would be the best answer here? And the correct answer here is enable compatibility mode for the application, as compatibility mode allows older software to run properly on newer versions of Windows. And here we go guys, another 20 questions. Hope that you found this video useful. Like I mentioned at the start, you can go to the channel's homepage, click on playlist, and you can watch much more of these different tests for CompTIA Core 2 or for Core 1, for network, security, CCNA, and many others. And if you found this video useful, leave a like, share this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and see you in the next one.